Hi, my name is Kate. I'm also known as Two Little Kits. Welcome to my FlossTube. It is my 50th FlossTube at that. I'm very excited. I've got lots of works in progress to share. I don't have any finishes, but that's okay. I do have something exciting that I want to do. So let's get started. So like I said, this is my 50th FlossTube. I really want to do a giveaway. So if you want to join in on the giveaway, watch through the video because I will announce it later on. To begin with though, let's get started on some works in progress. We'll start with stitchy stuff because there is other things that has been going on. I've been working probably the most on this piece. I've got floss, active floss, but it's not attached, so we'll just tuck it over there. This is the Greenhouse of Oddities stitch along. Today, the day that I'm recording, the first part has been released, which is very cute, but as you can see, I am not ready for it, but that's okay. I was looking at the stitch count for this, the prologue. I think that's what she's called it, the prologue. I can't remember what I was calling it. I think I was calling it like the base or something, but anyway, we'll go with prologue. There was so many stitches to do. I can't remember, just one sec. For black alone, 3,606 stitches. That's a lot. That's a lot. And we did have 6 weeks to do it. But like, there's 2 other colors that are over 500. There's one that's just under 500. There's 2 others that are over 300. So like, there's a lot of stitches to do in the prologue, and I was never gonna keep up. Look at all the orts that I have for it so far though. Just because I like me some orts. So there's my black orts, because I've only done black so far. My aim was to try and get the black done before today. I probably did better than I anticipated, I guess, like if I was keeping it real. So that's where I'm at. I'll just chug along at my own pace. I'm gonna do the prologue first, or at least the black of the prologue first, before I start bringing in the parts. That's my plan. She's releasing them every week, which I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be so far behind so quickly. But the first week is not that many stitches. I printed it, it's over on my printer, which is why I'm looking over there. Yeah, it's nowhere near as many stitches as this. And it's like a cactus with a little owl sitting on top of it. So it's gonna be pretty cute. Still really glad I'm doing this on 18 count. So there's that. But yeah, this will be a nice one to just chug along with at my own pace, I guess. So there's that one. I'm gonna keep it all tidy. The next one, I can't remember if I shared this last FlossTube, so I'm gonna share it this time. If I'm sharing it for a second time, I apologize. But this one, don't anyone tell my husband that I'm making this one, because this is gonna be a gift for him. But this is a Death Star in it. And then underneath it's gonna say, oh, what does it say? Oh, love you to the moon and back, of course. Because that's no moon. Anyway, if you haven't seen Star Wars, you won't understand. So it's super cute. I'm stitching it in black, so I kind of hate myself apparently. But I've started, it's all black work, to be clear. This is just a black work only piece. So I've started the black work up the top. So there's that. And I'm doing that in variegated floss too, which you can't really tell from far away, but up close you can see like hint of different colors. I picked a variegated floss that was really subtle, that was close to white, so that was deliberate. Next work in progress is a commission that I've been working on. Oh yeah, okay. I'm like, what was I doing? This looks kind of weird right now, but this is going to be a dog. I just need to find one of my colors because there's a lot of combined colors to create the dog, like build it up. but it's getting there. I got to work on this over the weekend, basically. It's a long weekend for posterity. It's Memorial Day weekend. But there's that one. And yeah, I want to try and finish, I would ideally, like to finish that the end of this weekend so that I can hand it off next week. The next work in progress is the giveaway that I have been working on. This was a giveaway for 2 Little Kits turning 5. It's just the hoop that I'm using keeps loosening my fabric. So we're just going to tighten it so we don't have any wrinkles. And it's very wonky in the hoop, so sorry, not sorry. But there's this piece. I'm currently doing details, like I just finished her jumper, where it's more like a poncho almost. But yeah, I've just done her top, and I need to do hair next. And then once I've done hair, because hair isn't going to be the last thing, everybody has little straps coming down off their hat. So I got to do that last. So yeah, that one's coming along really well. Hoping to send this one off before my kid's birthday. So probably before next FlossTube. God, that's scary to say. Let me look at my calendar. Hold on. So it's the 26th today. So my next FlossTube recording will be the 9th. So yeah, I should get it out before my kids' birthdays. That'd be nice. But this one, because it's a giveaway, there's no urgency, and obviously my not customer knows that there's a long wait period for this one to be complete. So there's that one, and then the other big one is Farming Magic, which I actually put here, and I haven't touched it for like a week, but it's coming along nicely. I might just do a stitch because my floss is short, so I wanted to put the floss on the back side of my work so you can see without a big strand of red in the way. So this is part 5 of the stitch along, and it's much more condensed than the other parts. And right now I'm working on the main red of the barn, the red that's like covering most of it. I'm in here in the door, one of the barn doors. I've had to unpick a couple of bits because I wasn't paying attention properly, so go me. But oh, I've left a little fluffy bit up here. Whoops. I can fix that next time. But it's just coming along. This is almost done. And that's really good timing actually, because like I said, it's the 26th today. So next Friday will be the next release because it'll be the 2nd. That's exciting. But I'm still really enjoying this one. The colors, I love the colors so much. And you know what? I haven't seen it this far along with the barn out of the Q-snap. So I'm going to take it out, and future me will be like, ugh. But whatever. Future Kate's a sucker. Here's the whole piece. Yes, it's all curled up because of how it was in the Q-snap. But that's what it looks like. Have I got it in the frame? There we go. Yes, I'm peeking so I can make sure that you can see it all. You can't really see it all because this really wants to curl. There we go, that's better. So yeah, reminder that this is an 8-part stitch along. So I'm more than halfway through, as you could tell by how big it was filling up the piece of fabric anyway. So that is all my stitchy works in progress. Very cool. The other works in progress is, so I have notes today. I'm prepared. The things that you saw on the thumbnail, that's the word. I have some that are done and I want to share them because I'm excited. But I have necklaces that I'm working on. First I'll show you this. I have my little container of not yet ready to connect bits, but here are, flip around please. Here are some of the necklaces. These are the 2 different types. So this is the one that's going to be the bouquet, and this is the single. And they're both going to be, both options will be in the pink and the purple. So there's those 2, and then there's this one, which is going to be called Floss Love. This one's going to be called, what did I call it? I was just working on it. Hang on. Oh, Mini Bouquet. This one's called Mini Bouquet. This one keeps flipping over. This one is Mini Bouquet. This one is Floss Love. Doesn't want to focus. Please. There we go. So this one comes in the blue and then the similar purples to this one. But it also comes with an option to customize your necklace. So you can pick up to 4 colors and a tone of the colors and or. So you can either give me just 4 colors or a theme in a way of like neon or pastel or dark or whatever you think of. And yeah, you can create your own. So I'm very nervous. I'm very excited for these. I have a very limited stock because I have absolutely no idea how they're going to go, and like these stitched ones took me quite a while to do, and I did batch them, which I'm absolutely glad I did, and will do going forward if I do need to make more. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's a limited run, and if I get, I've set up my website so that if I get more orders than what is available, I will be notified and I'll be able to make more of the type that is preferred. So, I'm nervous. Can you tell I'm nervous? No, I'm not nervous, no. So there's that. The other work in progress is more stuff on my website. I'm getting ready for the launch that I was talking about in my last FlossTube for the celebration of my birthday. One of the things that you'll be able to get is this t-shirt. This is called Floral Hoop, that's right. And this one only comes in a t-shirt, but I counted it, 16 listings of merch and apparel. It's been a lot of hard work making the designs aren't the hard thing. The designs are the fun part. The hard work has been getting all of the listings set up and all of the preview images and all of the descriptions for each of the product pages, and it's a lot. But I'm really glad that I'm doing it now because it's May, my birthday is in July, so I'm gonna be on top of it, I hope. But I really like this top. I got another one, I got another sample of one of my other new tops that I'll probably wear in the next FlossTube, to be honest. But I really like this color. This is the forest color. I haven't gotten personally any samples in this color, but I did get to see it on Jessica when I met up with her last month, I think it was. I don't think it was this month. I am very much a grey and black, but also blue wearer. And when I saw it in person, I was like, I should get a top in the forest color. So I'm really glad I did. I think this is really nice. So anyway, that's a bit of a ramble. So just know that I'm excited and have been putting in a lot of hard work behind the scenes for something that is upcoming, and I really hope doesn't flop. I hope that it does well. And I really need to make some social media posts to prepare for it, I think. I have to think of what to do that doesn't feel too cheesy for me. Yeah. So I want to talk about the giveaway for this video, this being the 50th FlossTube that I've done. It's not yet been 2 years since I started floss tubing, if that's even a verb. But I definitely wanted to have some kind of hooray for the fact that I made it this far, because this hasn't been easy, I should say, but it has been a really nice way for me to be able to reflect even just each fortnight while I'm collecting the information for what to talk about and what I've worked on and what's been going on in my life in just the last 2 weeks, let alone having sort of the history. If I wanted to go back on YouTube, I could, to look at what was I working on this time last year. I can look up the closest FlossTube to today's date last year, and I could see exactly what I was working on. And for me, that triggers the, oh yeah, I remember exactly what was going on in that rough vicinity and what was about to happen, and like I need that cue to remind me what was happening. I do it a lot with Google Photos. I love the fact that Google Photos has a widget for my Android phone. I have a Google Pixel, and it shows me random pictures, and sometimes it's like on this day 6 years ago. Like that's a really important thing to me. I can't explain why, but part of it is because I don't have a very good memory, but I also like to be able to see where I was at previously. So yeah, floss tubing, it hasn't gone exactly the way I kind of thought it would, I'll be honest, but it's definitely taken a turn in a surprisingly good way for me personally. Anyway, in saying that, I want to give away a package of some of my patterns to someone who comments on this video, on the YouTube video itself. So if you want to win a package of up to 5 patterns of mine, any of the patterns, that includes samplers, the decor, embroidery, and even my fonts, as well as the 60 plus cross stitch patterns that I have. If you want to win, yeah, a little zip file of some patterns of your choosing, just leave a comment on this video and give it a like and subscribe, please. Then yeah, I will figure out a winner for the next FlossTube, basically. And hopefully I get a bit more comments than I usually do. But you gotta be in it to win it, so go do that. Go do that now. I will wait, or you can pause it. The next thing that I want to talk about is the how-to videos that I've been doing. So I mentioned in the last FlossTube that after recording the FlossTube, I was going to sit down and do a couple more how-to stitches videos. And I did. I actually did. And I want to share them with you because I haven't uploaded them yet to YouTube as of recording. I'm hoping that I'll be able to this weekend before I upload this FlossTube, but I know myself and I don't trust that I'll be able to. So anyway, I want to show you what they are. So we've got the wagon wheel, which is also known as the woven wheel, in 2 different sizes so that you can see 2 different, sort of different ways of doing it. We've got the running stitch, which is super easy, but that's okay. Not everyone knows how to do the easy stuff. We have a whip stitch, which I feel like really needs 2 little French knots to turn into a big smiley face. We have a pistol stitch, which I did again in 3 different ways. And the last one has a hair on it, is a chain stitch. It's there. A chain stitch, which is so cute. I don't know why. I love a chain stitch. I think it's darling. It's darling. So pretty. So cute. I'm in a weird mood today. So those ones I'm hoping will be up on YouTube in the near future, as in before this FlossTube. If not, I promise you it will be up before the next FlossTube, because I want to use one of them in a video and this is a good tangent, on my Instagram. I've been re-editing the videos that I've done previously and putting them up on Instagram as reels for people to be able to watch. I really want to do the running stitch on Instagram because it ties in really well with the back stitch that I've done, which I did first. I also want to use the whip stitch because it ties in really well with the back stitch as well. So yeah, there's two of the ones that I just showed you I really want to put on Instagram, but I don't want to put them on Instagram until I've put them on YouTube. Pressure on myself. I'm trying to upload them once a week, all of the videos, so in the near future I'm going to need to record a couple more, which is good. I have a massive list of stitches that I will eventually cross off and that I want to record how to do them. And yeah, I've gotten really good reception over on Instagram of the stitches themselves. The other one, aside from the back stitch that I put on Instagram, was the French knot, and that one got a lot of comments of, oh my god, thank you, I'll try this again, because people either love or hate a French knot. I think it's a great stitch personally, but I do know how to do it, and yeah, I wanted to just encourage people to give it a try again, because I know a lot of people struggle with it, which they shouldn't. It's easy, I promise it's easy. I will have put a quick link to the all of the stitches that I've talked about in this video. Anyway, to stop rambling. The other thing, and I'm noting the time because I do need to pick up my kids from school. The other thing that has blah blah blah. The other thing that has happened in the last fortnight is I released a new pattern. It is called Your Needle. Where did I put it? Yeah, I'll close my window again because it is bright today. I put it on a pretty back, but anyway, here is the pattern itself, and basically it's just a really cute way to store and demo your needle minders. And I think it's so cute. What do you think? Fun tip, the colors used for the flowers is the colors used for my store-bought pattern, cross-stitch pattern, which also has 3 flower options. Not all the colors are used. You can see that there's only 2 colors, and the flowers on that other pattern, I think it uses 4 or 5 different colors. Can't remember, probably 4. As a side note, I'm trying to find my own little collection of colors that I want to use for patterns, and I've definitely been doing that over the course of the year, just quietly. And yeah, these are some of the colors that I like the way they work together. So yeah, fun fact for you there. But this is, sorry, I forgot to mention, this is a free pattern on my website right now. Again, it's called Your Needle. Get it for free. Stitch it up. I stitched this on even weave so that it was flat looking, because even though I hate stitching on even weave, I think it produces a really nice polished look, and I thought that might work a lot better for needles or needle minders. So yeah, that one's available, go get it now. So some things that are happening IRL, my screen is now whiter because I'm looking at my calendar, so I'm a little bit brighter, I guess. I mentioned in the last FlossTube that my daughter would have her ballet recital, and she did great. And unfortunately my husband didn't come, and because he couldn't come, my oldest daughter didn't come because she was vehemently against going in the first place. But my husband was very ill and yeah, was not comfortable sitting there for over 90 minutes and was incredibly sad that he didn't make it. So it was just her and I, which, you know, it's not the worst, but yeah, she did great. She was adorable, and her kindergarten teacher was even there and got her some flowers, which was super sweet. But yeah, she looked super cute and did a great job. We had Mother's Day as well, which I got to have a big sleep in. I got to have an awesome breakfast. I got some very beautiful flowers. I got some really adorable gifts, both handmade and purchased. It was a nice day. So that's always lovely. That's all you want. And I got to just sort of chill. I didn't have to worry about dinner, and I'm even getting future dinner sorted for a night because my husband was not feeling well. The same sickness from the weekend, from last weekend, he had it the weekend before, which was Mother's Day. He's all better now, thankfully. But when he gets sick, he gets sick. I've sorted out birthday stuff because, as I've mentioned, my girls both have their birthdays coming up very soon. It's in 2.5 weeks, or a bit less than that. They'll both have had their birthdays. My oldest wants to go to a kids museum, and my youngest is having a birthday party with a bunch of her friends. I've organised the birthday party. I haven't organised the food, so I need to get on that, but we've organised their birthday presents, and I've tentatively organised in my head the stuff that I want to do on their birthdays. Yeah. This time of year is just crazy for me. So yeah, that's why I'm a bit like, I guess. That, and just because that's who I am. But anyway, this weekend is a long weekend, which also includes going to a baseball game. I don't know how long we'll last there, but we'll see. But yeah, there's not really much else that's been going on, I guess. I started physical therapy for my foot, which hurts like a mofo. I'm doing that once a week, and I've got 4 more appointments. And yesterday my foot was so sore after my appointment that I actually skipped martial arts, which I'm kind of bummed about, because yeah, I always feel bummed out if I miss a class of martial arts. But it is what it is. There's not really much else that's been going on to chat about. So because of the time, which you don't know what it is, because you're watching this on YouTube after I've edited it and posted it 3 days later, I actually need to go and pick up my kids from school. So don't forget to enter in the giveaway. Don't forget to go and follow me on Instagram, because that is where I post the most often. Don't forget to have a great day, but don't forget to check out my website in a couple of weeks. The best thing to do would be to sign up for my newsletter, because I don't post very often any newsletters, but I am planning on doing a newsletter for the birthday stuff that I'm going to be releasing. So sign up for that if you want. Otherwise, I'll be also posting about it on Instagram. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you could, please. It really helps me out. Happy stitching for yourself if you are a stitcher. But otherwise, I will see you around the internet. Bye.